Hello, lovely Leo. I am back with your cards, so let's get started. And there's Zoe again. The first card that you receive, the underlying theme or the overarching energy for the mid-month of November, is the Four of Wands upright. The Four represents home and family, or where you consider home to be, who you might share your home with, be it your spouse, partner, children, fur babies, or roommates. If it doesn't cover that, possibly your roots or your foundations, or even your parents, your mother or your father, or the people that you consider to be parents. That's what the Four represents. The Wands represents fire sign energy. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, that's you, and Sagittarius. This card traditionally means just a happy home, happy celebration. This is the party. This is something that's been worked towards and built up. This is the happy home, happy life celebration card. Could be a celebration involving the home or someone in your home or your parents or something relating to your foundation or roots. It's a happy card. It's a good card. You like it in the upright. So yeah. That energy is happy. It's definitely I see that being the Thanksgiving table. Preparing for the Thanksgiving feast, if you will. If you're in North America. The first card in the spread for you that represents the presence of the situation is the Four of Pentacles. So you've received two fours. You've got the sun in your fourth house right now. But that's really the only energy that's going on. So this could just be speaking about the energy that's at play right now for you, being the present. The Pentacles represent earth sign energy. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We are having a full moon in Taurus. This is occurring in your 10th house. That's the house of your status, your career, your reputation. It's also the house of destiny. And it's the house of dealing with authorities. That can be authority figures, authorities in your world, or an authority in their field, like an expert. This is knowing where your money's going. This card represents possibly being very stingy with your money and keeping a tight hand on it, knowing where every penny is going, where every penny is, because you're feeling either in lack or you know that this holiday season is going to hit your budget, so you're trying to be careful with every penny that you've got. This is sometimes seen as a stingy card as well. Could be dealing with someone who doesn't want to help pay their part in the Thanksgiving celebration, because that can be expensive. The second card that you received, and this represents the past, this is I call it the Hollow Victories card. This individual right here in the green and red is happy that he's won, but these people right here are sick of this individual shit, whoever this may be. This could be you. This could also be someone in your world or situation. There is silver clouds in the background, which makes me want to remind you that there are silver linings in the clouds of this situation, and you have the tools apparent and readily available to you to glean that silver lining from the clouds, but it's up to you to do the work. The sword signs are representative of the air signs. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You may be dealing with someone who has that sort of energy in their world. It could be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. You will not know that unless you've looked at their chart or they've given you that information. But the 5 represents the Leo ruled house of your career, of your children, your creativity, your social life, your pleasures. It's the house of romance and where you fall in love. It could be petty arguments in romance, or possibly baby mama, baby daddy drama over who's going to get the kids and how, when, and where because of this money and this house as well. And with this being in the past, it seems like it's, somebody that has gotten the best of you in one way or another. It could also be an employer. It could represent an employer as well. If it's not that, it could be your children. Or it could just be that people are doing petty arguments over the election, over the Thanksgiving table. And the election's over. There's no point in arguing about it anymore. I mean, people aren't happy about it. Some people are very happy about it. I posted this on Facebook yesterday. If you are on the winning side, then act like you've won before. Act like you've won before and act like you'll be there again. Don't act like this is the first time you've ever won anything. And the meme war on Facebook and Twitter and social media did not elect the president. It just divided friends and families and us as a nation. And it feels like it's that petty kind of shit. You know what I mean? But it's in the past. Leave it there. The third card that is going to represent the obstacle for you is this Knight of Swords upright. And this could represent a message or a messenger, just depending. If it's a message, then it's coming through electronic means or something faster than snail mail, in my opinion. Once again, swords are the air signs. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You could be dealing with someone of the sun, moon, or rising sign variety of that. There's more silver clouds in the background, meaning that there is silver lining. This horse is going 90 to nothing. Look at this horse's face. It's like, oh crap, where are we going? Hang on now, we're going too fast. He looks scared almost. This Knight of Swords is willing to debate, willing to argue, willing to fight, willing to put somebody in their place if need be. Not afraid of it. The thing about it is with it being in the obstacle, you probably don't want to engage this individual or this energy. Don't be the person that's debating. Don't be the person at that table that feels like they have to be right. And that's difficult, especially in this political cluster that we've just gotten out of. But refrain from the arguments. If you are going to be debating, then embrace the tenets of debate. Attack the argument, not the person. That's one of the main fallacies that I see. Watch your straw man. Slippery slope, appealing to tradition. If you don't know what that means, then look up logical fallacies, and that will give you a primer on debate. But this individual knows their shit, and they're not afraid to stand up for it. The thing about it is with it being in the obstacle, it may not help you, it may hurt you. A lot of character cards. The help for you is represented in the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a younger energy. It's, I see the pages as late teens, early to late 20s. And then I see the Knights as the late 20s to late 30s. But yeah, this is I really see this as the full moon in Taurus because it's a pentacle sign. And the pentacle signs represent earth sign energy. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If it's not that, then it's you thinking about your money in a real serious way. You've got a lot of 6th house energy going on, and that's work and health. And the pentacles represent resources. That can be money, that can be health, that can be love, devotion, energy. Anything you would expend on another living thing or another situation. A lot of 5th and 6th house energy. Creation, family, kids, and then work and health. How are you going to make it work? How are you going to get it done? The help here is to keep your eye on the prize. And be concerned about you and yourself, your things. Don't worry about other people and their stuff unless they ask you to watch out for them. You may be receiving a gift around the full moon as well. That's also another message that I'm picking up. And I say that because the possible outcome, you go from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has everything that he needs, wants, doesn't really have to focus on this money. It's just kind of, or money, doesn't have to focus on his resources. It's just there. It's like not having to wait for payday, or not worrying, not knowing, or not caring when payday is because you've got money in the bank and it's just going to be more money in the bank. It's that kind of feeling. Once again, the Pentacles represent the Earth signs. The Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are having this full moon in Taurus in the 10th house, which is ruled by Capricorn. That's your career, status, reputation, dealing with the authorities, and your destiny. Could feel like a very destined time for you. You may be speaking to someone who is older, or that has achieved something that you respect and that you may want to learn more from this individual. This could be your boss or new boss, because it also feels like you could be leaving an old work situation to start out a new work situation. It could be that this is your old boss and this is your new boss. Who would you rather learn from? I want big pimping if you asking me. But yeah, the King of Pentacles is, he's stable. He can be perfectionistic. He's detail oriented. He knows like the minutia of how things get done. He's very practical. He can be very ambitious. Sometimes seen as overly serious, but that's why I said I feel like this could be your boss that you're talking to, or your new boss, or you're maybe interviewing for, or just getting advice from someone that you really respect. Looks like home, money, resources are a big deal. And you're leaving behind a situation that felt like it was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing and a lot of fighting. And it was more just to feel like they were right. It wasn't really to make the situation better. It was just, hey, I won. That kind of thing is how it's feeling. Now, I did the math portion for this tarot total, and there wasn't a whole lot of numbers. You had the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. And that ended up being 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. Speaking to your 4th house, you had 2 4s show up, dealing with Pentacles and Wands. So earth energy and fire energy. In the 4th house is the Cancer ruled house of your home and family. Also, your roots and your foundation. So home is where you live, or where you consider home to be. It's also who you share your living space with. That can be your partner, your spouse, your children, your fur babies, your roommates. Could also be your parents, mother, father, or people that you consider to be mother, father. Roots and foundation, that can be literal or figurative, just depending. So that's what's going on the tarot portion. Now, I pulled 2 cards for you from the Journey of Love deck. The first that you received is Shifting Universes, which is the 7th card of this 70 card deck for the Journey of Love by Alana Fairchild. And the 7 represents to me the Libra ruled house of partnerships and how you identify who you are through your relationships with others. It's also counseling and dealing with open enemies. Open enemies is someone that you have an open beef with, that you both know you don't like each other. It's also testifying in open court against someone. I see it as arguing in an online forum with people where others can see and interact in the process of what is happening between you two. Now, this card in itself for me means that, first is the universe is supporting you. It's a big shift time. It's a big time for changes. And that now is the time for you to accept what you didn't or couldn't accept. This really is like a get out of jail free card. And that's what the book says. And when you read the different meanings for these cards, it literally says this is a universal get out of jail free card type energy. So look at it as though it's a blessing of it's a blessing of the chance for a change in at least one area of your life, and it's approaching. And I think that this full moon is going to tip it off for you. The full moon in Taurus. The second card that I pulled for you is Coming Together. This is the 66th card of the Journey of Love Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. 6 plus 6 is 12, and that speaks to the Piscean ruled house of your limitations, your repression, your dreams, your secret enemies, the secrets that you keep from yourself and others, also self-undoing. It can be a very karmic time as well. Coming together. This card really indicates that there's a karmic bond that has either made itself apparent or will make itself apparent to you very soon, that it's going to feel very destined between you and another person or another situation coming into your world. Know that this comes from a place of love, and it's for your highest good and the growth of your soul, the growth of you. Know that this is a sacred card. Know that this is the coming together. This is like it's the things that you would never expect coming to come. It's the stuff you wouldn't see coming, but accept it because it's sacred, it's divine, and it's coming for your higher good. So Leo, that's what's going on for you for the mid-month of November. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I appreciate it and thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart.